What a way to end the season out here in Garden of the Gods, finishing up season 2, where I have been 4 different states this season. Remember Arizona, where I built out the golden one, my van, and then I moved on to Colorado, where I've been to see my granddaughters, and that's where I'm at right now at Garden of the Gods in Colorado Springs. Gonna show you a little bit about that and what's coming up in the future. We got a really fun future coming up. I can't wait to tell you here. Be sure to wait till the end so I can tell you all the good stuff that's coming up. And then, of course, I went to South Dakota and Mount Rushmore and all that. So, what a great season. The season finale today is, kind of sentimental because I'm going to have to say goodbye to the golden one, my van, and you'll see what's going to happen there. Always surprises. Every day is different. So let's go check out the Garden of the Gods here in Colorado Springs. Well, I opted to turn the key on and go to one of the most beautiful places, I think, on earth, Garden of the Gods in Colorado Springs. And as I'm traveling out there, I'm hearing this music and I'm going, where is that music coming from? I don't listen to music when I travel. And I looked down and the radio had been turned on to this beautiful choir type music, and it really prepared me for the spiritual grounds that I was about to enter. These rock formations have been here for millions of years. The Ute Indians called this their home for years. It wasn't a park, but a railroad executive named Charles Perkins purchased it. And when he passed away, he told his family it was not to be sold to anyone, but to give to the city of Colorado Springs and allow them to have visitors come for free. And this first stop is so high in the sky. Like I always say, my videos never even can come close to showing. When you pull up, this is just so huge and magnificent. And as you travel through the park, you feel the trees and the beauty and the minerals in the earth and the mountains. It's just this spectacular place. I knew I was saying goodbye to Golden One there. That was going to be her last visit here, and I'll tell you why later. But as I'm traveling through the park, you can see trails and bike lanes, and people actually will spend the whole day out here roaming through the gardens. Back in the interior of the gardens, it's really beautiful. Or you can opt to just drive through. And one of the beautiful things as you're leaving is the rock formations that are just worth stopping for and just getting out, which a lot of people do because it is just so magnificent here. And there you have season 2, the culmination of Quartzsite in California on my first season and several states on my second. Just life has gotten very interesting for me, and so it's perfect timing now to take August off, but not off completely because I will be doing other stuff I'm going to tell you here in a minute. But season 3 actually will not be starting until January 2007. What? Wait a minute, Patty, you can't miss you that long. Well, no, actually, I'm not going away. I will be releasing the 6-part documentary during the next few months. Finally, remember, part 1 was supposed to be released in March, but life gets in the way. I mean, I didn't ask for my brother to pass away that month when I said it was going to be releasing in March. I mean, these things happen. You know that. So I'm going to do my best to have it out now that this season's ended, work on the documentary, get all 6 parts out by December, and we'll start season 3 in January. But in the meantime, I'm going to be sending you shorts. These little shorts are YouTube 2 to 3 minute videos I'll be sending out little pictures of my transformation of my new RV, who, by the way, is called Gets, Gets. Gets stands for Go Enjoy the Sun. And that's exactly what I plan on doing as soon as we get this thing built out. It's a 1994. I loved it because it had a rear dinette with lots of windows. You can pull up to the river, the lake. It also has a kitchen that I can stand up and cook, and a little L-shaped couch. So that'll be my little travel van for now. We're pulling out the carpeting, which has been in there forever, and we're going to clean all that up. And we, meaning Francisco and I, and I've got some other people helping me. So it's going to be a fun project. Watch for it this season as I build it out. And probably single-handedly the biggest project I've ever worked on in my life is going back and telling my story. And it's a story that starts, in my childhood, and why, particularly those of you that know me or don't know me, why did I do these things? Why was it's all the why is in the first part. It's a time for me to introduce my family and what happened to me as a childhood that led me on to other endeavors in my life. I'm hoping that there's things in this that you'll see that went, oh, gee, that's what happened to me too. Because us baby boomers, we've got some unique things happen to us in our childhood. And I obsessed over Hawaii. And when I finally got there, some of my biggest lessons in my life is what Hawaii taught me. And that will be in part 2. I'm so looking forward to sharing that with you. And each one of these learning experiences, I know for a fact there's someone out there that has had the same thing, or maybe about to have the same thing, or maybe experiencing it right now. And what can we learn from that to move on in our life, to get up to our elder years like myself and be a happy, content, individual? Part of that whole part 1 that you're going to see relates to what happened in part 4, where I've got microphone after microphone, scenario after scenario with a microphone, and why? Why did I have so many things with microphones? And then when a tragedy happens in one's life, how do you handle it? How do you don't handle it? What happens from there? How much trauma was it? And that is something that I cannot tell my life story unless I share with you some of the things that happened to me. And of course, we pulled out, as we always do, hopefully, and maybe share some of those examples of what it feels like to have a real tragic thing happen in your life. And at the end, I'm going to bring it all back together and show you, like now at 80, how all this has worked for me. And I feel like I've led a very fulfilling life, a joyful life, a blessed life, and it's all going to come together in chapter 6, in part 6. So thank you for staying with me this whole time. It's going to be a big project for me, but I'm really hoping that you will enjoy it and stay with this channel. And please subscribe, because they all are coming up in the next few months. And the best thing you can do is just ask me a question or a comment or subscribe. See you soon.